Hello lovelies, it is Thorny here with Banished. I'm just going to put, I think it's bison that we had to go in this. There we go. 8 of 12, that's it. So our bison can go in that pasture. We do have another pasture there being built. So last episode we did really well. Our food like skyrocketed, so we're doing well on food. Oh, hang on, that's not good. Oh, we're already harvesting it. Okay, we'll just leave it as is then. Let me pause also because we have had some nomads arrive. We've got 35 there, and there was some more somewhere else here. This looks like, I think it's a lot. 83. Now our food is doing well. We've got so many labourers and builders, it's like ridiculous. 83 is a large number to take on, and with the other 35 that's like 100. I'm going to deny the 83. Sorry 83, but we might allow the 35. Let's allow those ones and we'll just go slowly. They've all gone into the boarding houses, I believe. So what I want to do this episode, because we have so many spare people, we do not need like 200 labourers. I would like to get people back into the schools, and that will slow our kind of growth a little bit, because they will become students rather than going to adults straight away. So I'll get our schools open again. That means all the children now will be going to school, and then I would like to get people back into these markets. I think it's a good idea to have, I've got other markets open. Let's just go till we have 4 of 4. Okay. It means that people will go around the map collecting items, bringing them back to the market, and then all the local people who live nearby can just go to the market and pick up their food or their firewood or whatever they need quickly, rather than them having to go all over the map. We don't need any seeds or anything, so we'll dismiss them. I might put this back to work though and just add one person in, just to keep sort of on top of... Do I want to do that? I guess I might as well, because we might get some animals or something. Now what is in here? Are these... Did I get cows as well to go into this pasture? They don't kind of look like cows. They look more like bison. Oh dear, I'm going to have an issue with them again. Can you remember when we had the horses stuck? Oh well, I'll leave it for now anyway. Until this one's built, and we'll see what happens. The other thing I would like to do is get more people back into like places of work that aren't involving food. So like not the kitchens, but like the tailors. We'll get people back into those. Actually, it's probably quicker for me to go. They are called tailors, aren't they? Tailor, yeah. Probably quicker to do it this way. So I have made a note as well of how much sort of wood and fuel and food and things we've got, and also the tools and the clothes, because we've not been making any clothes, but we obviously had quite a mass already stocked up, which is fine. The tools is just another area that I know we have been working. Is it blacksmiths? Yeah, all of the blacksmiths are still working, so the tools should be fine. But I just know that that is another area where, I'll speed things up a little bit, where things can go wrong quite quickly. So yeah, I'd like to go through kind of all of the places we've got, add in the markets, make sure they're all up and running, and then add in people into the places that don't create food. What have we got going on? Oh, dysentery. Well, that's all right because we have got our hospitals all up and running. So the idea behind this is the food we're creating we are creating enough food now, hopefully, to keep us going. But all of the other items, like sort of growing seedlings or making clothes, those things don't take food. Obviously, they don't take food and turn it into something more food. Like the dairies take milk and turn it into cheese and things. For currently, I would like to just keep us on this sort of even keel that we've got, where we are just the basic food, we are just producing enough of it, and then see how we get on. I mean, I guess we could keep making hull components. We just have one person in there now. Rice wine still, we turn both of those off. Herb grower, you could go back in there. Herb mender, I think they both go together. Brickworks. Now, why don't we get the furnace fuel on again? Ropery, we could have somebody in there. You know, I want to I think we are making hardwood as well, so why don't we make some fancy furniture? You know, I want to get the town kind of up and running again. I want us to feel like we've got a bit of life. So I'll add people back in, and then if we don't have enough items for everybody, oh, our little market's done as well. We'll pop over and have a look at that in a minute. Yeah, if there's not enough stuff, like if there's not enough furnace fuel or clay, then the people will just go off and do other things anyway, doing like their labourer things. But yeah, I just want to get rid of all of these question marks. Or maybe cut it all down, so there's not as many people working everywhere. You're producing coal. Let's do iron. We'll turn it on, and again we'll turn it down to just a couple. There we go. Furnace fuel out of coal. Oh, that's why this one was making coal, so it could go straight into the furnace fuel. I remember. Right, we'll turn you on, put a couple of people in there. And we'll turn on our quarries as well, but again we'll drop it down just to a couple of people. What are you telling me? Materials. Okay, well we'll turn that up. There we go. Glassworks. Put a couple of people in there. Barrel making. Put a couple of people in that one. Right, now let's go and have a look at our new little section that we were working on last time. So our market is ready. We do need to add some more people into here. How many is it going to take? There we go, get rid of those two. So I'll leave it at 4 now because it obviously needs stocking up. And we can also get some people into these. Right, wheat, kale, beetroot, squash. We'll do corn. And let's do carrots. And we've got our little chapels done. And our little houses down here are nearly done. They're quite nice. So let's have a little quick look on our pathways tool and see where these people are working. So hopefully, yes, they're all working. Oh, that's not really close. Wow, that's definitely not close. That's ridiculous. But hopefully once we get this pasture sorted, and we could maybe put in a couple of orchards and things as well, and then the people would move. That one who's working all the way over here somewhere would move to work down this section. So let's put in, the other thing we need is some barns, some storage barns. So I'm going to put them this way round, put one there and one behind it there. and then we'll put in some more, I think, orchards. Orchards do take a while for things to grow, but now we've got kind of enough. 12 by 5. Now we've got enough come on, words. Now we've not got enough people and we've got enough food in storage, I think we can add in a couple of orchards that will take a little bit longer for things to grow. That's fine, I'm okay with that. Now, our standard pasture over here, did I have beef cows? No. Did I have... See, we've got, it says bison over here, but they're not here. I'm sure they've got stuck in that pen. That's disappointing. Oh dear. Yeah, we'll turn that one off. But it does mean that we've got some extra pastures. Now I might actually, where's the Frisian cows? If we change this to Frisian cows and then we empty that one, so this should buy, yeah, 5 out of 9. We'll turn this one off, get rid of that extra worker, just because it'll mean with the Frisian cows especially we'll get extra, is that right? Yes. We'll get extra milk and everything from them. The beef cows, they could probably do with being in a bigger pasture as well, but we can... Oh, our bison are coming along. Excellent. So they are moving, they're just moving very slowly. How is our fishing going on over here while we're here? Oh, great. Like I was saying last episode, I think 100 food per person I think is good. So 1,000 fish with 4 people, that's great. Okay, so our bison have gone. They've left the pen, so that is good. Now over here we have these stalls that are the butchers and things, so I'm going to leave those for the time being. The apothecary, we'll add somebody in there for obviously the health reasons. Are they both butchers? Yes, we'll leave them for the time being. I'll put somebody in these seedling, well, the greenhouses to make seeds. No, not make seeds, make seedlings. And we have these up here making bone meal. That's alright. Now, this little tunnel mine, we might as well put this to work because we don't actually have that much stuff left in it. There's only 5% remaining, so we'll get that working again. Our medieval apothecary, we'll put somebody in there. So we're just trying to kind of get rid of most of these question marks. And also, let's speed things up a bit. It's going really slow. There we go. Are these all food? Right, weavers. We'll put somebody in there making cloth. The oil press will leave. The dairy will leave. But this one, I will turn it into cotton. I'll put that to work again. Because then the cotton obviously can go to the weavers. How are our barns over here? Because I know last episode we did put in some extra ones. So we have got some over there that have got spaces. Now, I don't think I want to buy any more food this time. And I will also reduce, I think, the number of workers in there, just because we've got plenty of stuff in there already. Those couple of people can keep that stock stocked up that we trade with, but we're not going to need, or fingers crossed, we're not going to need to sort of bulk buy a load of food. So this is looking really good. I'm much happier. Our food is definitely on the increase. Now, the next thing is, let's go back. Oh, our dense orchard is done down here. I was just going to say, let's go back to this section and see what's going on. What have we got over here? Apples, peaches. Let's do cherries. I'll add somebody in there. So that is our next orchard that we're waiting for. And I think we might also add in a couple more pastures down here and potentially split off animals from other pastures, unless we get a I was going to say delivery. That's not the right word, is it? A ship coming in, a trade ship. That's what I'm looking like, a trade person coming in to trade with us. 12 by 16. That seems okay. And then we can sort of get some more animals over here and make this more like a little kind of village. So they've got all their own stuff going on. They've got plenty of food. Oh dear me, we've got infestations everywhere. So that's being harvested anyway. Okay, so we'll just leave that as is. So we've got our orchards. Let's put a little road around that. And we've got our pasture in here. And I think I'll put in another orchard along this way. 12 by 5. 12 by 5. And then here we could maybe just put in another couple of barns. How are these barns doing? Storage shed. So they're, one of them's nearly full. I think we're just going to add in another couple of these big barns. Put them side by side here like that. Just so we've got plenty of storage for the future, because we don't want to run out of storage. Chickens. I could buy some more chickens. I feel like now this is just going to be me overloading us with food. We're going to have thousands of animals. Oh, 20 beef cow, that does it. Right, trade dismiss. Now our chickens can go. Let's sort this orchard out. Let us try some figs. Did I not put a worker in? There we go. So we've got a pasture there we're waiting for. That's a massive pasture that we do not need to put chickens into. Goodness me, that would be a lot of chickens. I think though we do have an empty pasture somewhere. Because I was leaving one spare in case, for my little trick, in case some of them got sick. Oh yeah, this one that we've just moved the cows out of. Right, chickens. Chickens. Work. Did I not buy 10? Oh, did they go into another pasture? Oh, hang on. Let me leave that there. Where's our other chickens then? Because if they filled up another pasture, that's not another person, is it? Oh, it is. What have you got for me? All sorts. Silkworm eggs is the other thing that we're looking for to complete our silkworm hut. So yeah, if we can split our chickens. Leghorns, llamas, ducks. Oh, we've got that as well. Empty, because that's where we moved our leghorns out of. Any chickens? There's chickens here, I know there is. Trade sheep. In here somewhere. Trade chickens. Chickens. Can I split those over there? Yes, I can. Excellent. So that means you can't just have one chicken, then we're not going to get any more chickens out of that. So that's great. We've got all of our chickens split off, so they will increase. Now let's go back to this pasture. So we've got another orchard ready. Have some pears in there. So what else do we need for a little community? We've got a blacksmith. How are you getting on with making? Okay, that's okay. We've got a tailor. We've got our little market that's pretty much full of all sorts of bits and pieces. We've got our chapel, we've got the cemetery, and we've got all of our food. So I suppose a little school down here would be quite nice. I think there is a Nordic, yeah, little Nordic school to sort of fit in with the theme. Maybe not put that next to the cemetery. Let me pop it along there by the orchard and have a nice little view. So yeah, we've got a little school. Also a hospital of some kind would be nice. I don't know if there's anything that kind of matches in our red theme. Not really. Oh gosh, look at all the nomads coming. Maybe we do this little medieval clinic. We'll put that around this side. I think it's going to be a no from me with all of those nomads. Right, let's have a look at our dock. Lots of seeds that we do not need because we've got them all. Okay. So we've got a hospital, we've got a school. Is there anything else? Oh, our other orchard is ready. What can we do? Oranges, let's do some of them. There we go. Our barns are done. Let's have a little look at our people living in these houses. Where are they working? Are they all now working locally? Yes, they are. That's great. And what about the people in these fields? Quite a way away, so a couple of them at least are quite a distance. So that means we could do with a few more houses down here. This pasture I think I will leave empty for the time being. Oh gosh, let's go and have a look. 76. Do you know what? I'm going to deny them because that is a huge number to take on, and I know I've done it in the past and then regretted it. Also, our number for our goal is to reach 750 adults, which isn't that far away, and I don't want to kind of take on a load of nomads and reach 750 and it just be, there we go, we finished the game, you know, I've allowed a load of nomads in, so now we've got enough adults and we've completed the goal. I feel like now we're ready to kind of like work for it a little bit more because it's so close. So more food things down here. We could have an apiary. I feel like they do better when there's a bit more kind of tree coverage and stuff, so if we do it down here, let's have a look at the food. So yeah, we could put an apiary in, maybe sort of along there. I'm trying to do any of the hunting things. Don't need any of those secondary items, butcher stalls or anything. So we've got crop fields, water tower, tropical greenhouse. Okay, so let's put in a little path from the apiary down here, and then we'll add in a couple more of our Nordic houses. Maybe if we do a couple along this way. 2, 3, can I do 4? 4, there we go. Oh, what's low? Iron. Aha, that is the other thing. Right, let me pause quickly. Let's go and see what our trader has got. Coats, they are no good. Can I order silkworm eggs? I cannot. Right, let's go down to here and get our iron shacks working again. Because we have got people back in the stone shack, but obviously our iron shacks are in need of work. And let's also pick up those, remove resources. Let's pick up this coal and get that out of the way. There we go. Right, a couple more question marks down here. Creamery, bakery, yep, they can stay as they are. Our stockpiles are looking well stocked. We do have this one empty over here. Those barns are both full. Gosh, there's just stuff everywhere, which is good. I like it. Let's go back over here. So we've got a couple more houses being built along here. Our clinic is ready. We'll add somebody into that because we do have enough. We'll get rid of some of these builders. Oh, autosave. So our school will be the next one. What are you telling me? Reserve a vine. That's alright, we know that already. Bison. I feel like we've got a lot of bison. Does that matter? I don't suppose so. Should we get, do you reckon 6? 8. Let's do 8. Hang on. Again, let me pause. Let me go up here. Is it where we've got our bison? So we've got 11 or 12. So one bison will go over to there. So if I get maybe 9. Goodness, I lost myself then. Right, let's do 9. So then we'll have 1 to go up to that pen to complete that, and then we'll have 8 hopefully for the other to go into the other pen. So how much money am I spending? 36. Great. Trade, dismiss. I should have looked at the orders. Well, that was, anyway, too late now. So let's go back to our pasture over here and we'll add in bison. I feel like bison and cows are the only thing that's been coming to those trading places, which makes me wonder whether I've allocated on the... How have I got 3 people with no... What's this up here? People with... Citizens without jobs. I don't understand. What am I doing? Let me put these up. Oh, there we go. 3, 4. So we take off 2. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, the trade. Yeah, the dock traders. I wonder if I've specified in the orders that I only want like chickens and bison and cow, because we don't seem to be getting anything else. So next time we have a trader turn up, I will check that. Right, so we've got our apiary, our Nordic school. Who are these people without jobs? Oh, miners. Has that mine... where is that mine? For? Is it over here? Has the mine finished? You know, the one that only had like 5% left. Is it up here? Is that... Oh no, 4% remaining. That's interesting. So if I take 2 miners out, a mine somewhere has been completed. How about these? No, they've still got stuff in them. What's this one that's turned off? Salt mine. Why don't we turn that back on? Add a couple of people into there. Distillery. So we've got 576 people. And we now have 83 students, which is great. We started off with 593 adults, so we have lost a couple of adults, but then we have gained a student. So those 83 students would have gone straight to being an adult, so our population kind of is still increasing. Our fuel was 12,000, so we've dropped a little bit, but we have built a couple of new houses. Our woods was 12,600 last time, so it's increased a bit. Our food was 166,000, so we've definitely increased on that, which is great. And our tools and clothes were pretty similar. The tools have gone down by about 200, so maybe next episode that is something that we need to look at. Oh, we're all in the snow again. Also, that means our food has increased. Right, let's do it to 250,000 food. But that is always a good sign. Oh, and a nice little finish. Our school is ready, so we'll add in a teacher in there. So I'm going to leave this part here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, give it a like. Give me some comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking. And I will see you next time.